Hello, hello, and welcome to The Right Hand. I'm Greg Copeland. We are Reuben Allen Law Firm Consultants, also in association with Marshall Graham, attorney and executive search firm. This is our podcast, The Right Hand. And what I wanted to do today is just talk about something that came up. And usually our topics come from real life situations that happen over and over, or real life questions that come from our clients and potential clients over and over again. And one particular thing that has come up, case scenario that's come up recently since the beginning of the year, is attorneys who own small law firms um, who want to consider basically uh, replacement or stand-in or a plan for a short-term absence, a plan for a long-term absence, more than 6 months, a succession plan for exiting the firm, and eventually maybe even a plan for selling the firm, just depending on how health, life, any type of situations come along. And then those attorneys just wanted to be prepared for such situations. And you know, in that, I just wanted to cover quickly some of the topics and points that we hit with our clients as far as preparing them for something like that. And I'll start off with the short-term absence, and what you want to do in a short term. And that's, we consider short-term 6 months or less. Someone has, back surgery or knee surgery, maternity leave, or whatever it may be. And they want to have a plan in place so that the firm still operates at the same level or even higher than as if the owner attorney is still there. And some of the things that we work with our clients with is the delegation of responsibilities and identifying, key personnel who can take over the duties temporarily, take over the firm owner's duties temporarily. Client communication is important, ensuring that that your clients kind of know that, hey, such and such owner is going to be absent for this amount of time. We like to introduce you to the new attorney or whoever this may be that will be handling your case matter. This is your contact person. They will give you updates on your situation. You also want to make sure you have the financial arrangements set up and managing the finances, the billing, paying the bills during the absence of the owner of the law firm. Also, who will have legal authority? Who will have the authority to make decisions on behalf of the firm in the absence of that owner? Um, and of course, emergency contact, providing contact information for emergencies and important matters, escalations, things that may escalate. You want to have that. So those are some of the short term. There are a lot of other short term factors that we work with and deal in and weave into these uh, procedures and policies and scenarios. For a long-term absence, and we consider a long-term, the owner being gone, absent from the firm 6 months or more, you know, serious accident, um, heart issue, um, just, you know, God forbid, coma or I don't know, something like that. You want to have the succession planning, identify potential successors within the firm, just in case that absence ends up, over a year or two, transition of responsibilities. You want to plan a gradual transfer of responsibilities, so you can ensure continuity. Um, Again, legal and financial arrangements, address any legal financial implications, in an extended absence, look at things such as partnership agreements or insurance coverage. Uh, the more, some of the most important factors. Client retention, you have to develop a strategy to maintain client relationships and ensure ongoing service. You tell a client, hey, owner one is out. Um, I'm going to be your contact. But after a while, after 6 months, the client may wonder, well, hey, you've been my attorney for 7 months, 6 of those months, owner one has been gone. What's going to happen? Should I get a new attorney? And so you just want to make sure that you have a plan for keeping clients, especially if owner one is the person responsible for bringing those clients into the firm. And then staff management, communication with staff about the changes, and you want to provide, kind of support during the transition. Just make sure everybody's good with it. There's no uneasy or I'm going to lose my job. I got to go find a job. I'm getting out of here. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm in the unknown. And then you start to lose staff. So those are some of the long-term uh, points you want to hit with the long-term absence, along with obviously in the long-term absence, you also hit those short-term absence key points as well. And then there, if it is, a long-term absence from the firm, what happens if the owner passes away or just decides, hey, I'm not in a good health, I need to get out, or hey, I'm 65, I just want to go. So now you have to have a succession plan for exiting the firm. Identify your potential successors. I mean, do you have long-time associates or attorneys that you've worked with that you feel like you can elevate to become a partner, and you can pass off that business to them? Assess whether your internal candidates are qualified for that succession. Transition timeline. You got to establish a timeline. Hey, from, triggers, basically 6 months from the date that I say that I'm exiting the firm, I will exit the firm. And so you have a process, including the training and handover periods and policies, just so everybody's in the know, where you're going. Of course, there's the legal and financial considerations that goes with everything, partnerships, agreements, buyouts, tax implications. The client transition, develop a plan to transition the client smoothly, keeping them involved, aware. This is what we're going to do starting on this date. Owner one is exiting the firm due to retirement, or owner one passed away, and this is what's happening. You want to staff retention, again, assure the staff that the firm is going to operate in the same manner. Hopefully it's a great manner as it has been. So people don't fear that they're losing their job or everything's going to disappear, and they go out and start posting a resume everywhere, and then you're out of staff because they're panicking because they're in the unknown. And then there always comes a time where an attorney says, hey, I want to get out. I don't know if there's anybody at the firm right now who could operate the firm at the level successfully. So I think I may want to sell the firm. And that's when you have a plan for selling upon exit. And it's determining the valuation of the firm, identifying potential buyers, prepare legal agreements to negotiate terms with potential buyers, transition planning. You'd want to develop a plan to ensure a smooth handover of the firm operations to the new owner. And then again, as always, legal and financial considerations, tax implications, regulatory requirements, all of this. You just want to prepare yourself in each and every step of these, so that your firm can operate successfully and consistently in your absence. So I just wanted to touch upon those real quick and hit upon that. And that's basically, what happens, what you should think about in your absence as a firm owner. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me. See you next time on The Right Hand.